What's up, y'all? Today on this little quick video on Lars Rec Reviews, we're going to be looking at Tannerite, and we're going to be telling you about it, telling you like the laws and the rules and regulations towards it, and my opinion about the product, and pretty much how it's used and everything. So stay tuned for the full video and make sure you catch everything all the way to the end. Lars Rec Reviews. Let's go ahead and get into it and tell you what we're looking at. Now this would be considered your low velocity Tannerite. This is your low velocity used with 22 long. Right here, this is your high velocity Tannerite. This is your retail packaging that you'll get if you find it at a store or if you order it offline on certain websites. But yeah, that's pretty much what we're looking at right here. So we're going to get into it and we're going to tell you some more info about it and some safety tips and everything like that. Just to tell you its sole purpose, I mean, when a bullet hits Tannerite with a high velocity over like 2,000 feet per second, it causes a chemical reaction and result to a large water vapor cloud along with a loud boom, which is pretty much your indicator letting you know that you actually hit the target you were trying to hit. So that's pretty much Tannerite's sole purpose. And it was created by pretty much a guy named Daniel Tanner. Let's tell you how it works. Now, like I was saying, it's pretty simple. Mix it, shake it, shoot it. Now, immediately after mixed, you want to go ahead and set it up and get ready to shoot it. You don't want to let it sit for too long after mixed. And, also, use this stuff responsibly, and you shouldn't have any accidents. Now, if you go online, I'm going to put some links down below in the description, and you could just go right from the link to the website and you can read. There's a lot of people who've had accidents and also die from using this stuff irresponsibly. So remember to use it responsibly. Yep, stay safe, and you'll have a lot of fun. I'll go ahead and show you a clip of me firing off like a little half-a-pound target, and then a clip of me. I had mixed two of these together and shot off a pound. I've seen a lot of guys shoot off, you know, a lot. This stuff is not that cheap, but it's not that expensive as well. So if you want to go ahead and get your hands on some, you can find it at these websites. I'm putting in the description, I'm putting links to websites where you can find it. They do make several different kinds of this Tannerite. Like, I think I've seen some pattern explosions, like they explode into certain patterns, which is pretty cool. But yeah, like I was saying, it's a water vapor, it's a binary exploding target, it's pretty safe, it's easy to use. You have to have something that's at least moving 2,000 feet per second to set it off. A pistol or a 9 will not set this stuff off. I've tried it and wasted it. You know, you learn from your mistakes. But it has all its cautions and its directions right here on the back. So make sure you go through and read the directions, even though you watched videos online how to use it. You know, I've also watched several videos how to use it before I used it, but I still went ahead and read all the caution instructions and stuff like that. Which, this stuff is a lot of fun. Like I was saying, it's a lot of fun as long as you're using it responsibly. Make sure you stay posted to the channel. We're going to start using this stuff a lot more. Hopefully I can get, you know, some people sending me some stuff, you know, and I can blow up some stuff. Maybe if you guys send me some stuff and I'll blow it up for you. Or, you know, if Tannerite checks out this video, if Daniel Tanner, the guy who owns the company, pretty much got the name from his last name, Tanner, mixed with dynamite, you get Tannerite, which is a pretty nifty name. I do like that. Now, this would be your retailed box that you would get for your 22 rimfire, and this is about $25 at Academy Sports. And I also am going to be putting those websites and those links in the description. Don't forget about that. Go click on those and you can go find this stuff and you can buy it. I will be using this stuff in pretty much all my videos to come. So, you know, if Tannerite can see this video and they know that I'm starting this channel and I'm going to keep this channel going for a few years, I'm not going to stop. I'm just going to keep shooting stuff, buying new guns, reviewing them, you know, blowing stuff up. You know, I shoot a couple refrigerators up in a lot of my videos, and I'm wondering maybe you guys might like me to strap a whole bunch of this up to that refrigerator and blow it up, you know. Post me a comment below, let me know if you want to see that. We'll go ahead and do it. Like I was saying, the stuff is easy to use. It comes with your 4 catalyst packets. You're going to put your white pellets in here, and then you're going to mix your little black powder in here, and you're going to shake it until it turns completely gray like you see this container. Now I use this to mix because this was from one I bought back in the day, and I've used several different, you know, pounds of this stuff. It's a lot of fun. Some safety tips: do not set it directly on the ground. And the reason why I wouldn't set it directly on the ground is so you wouldn't get a lot of debris blast. Now all the debris will just blast from the ground up and out. So if you have it elevated, if you have the, you know, the target elevated, a good thing, you can just use it right in this little container, and it has a little target right here on the container. Which I don't use these containers. I don't really like them. I like putting it in a Ziploc baggie and hanging it on something like cardboard. That's real fun to blow up if you don't really have anything to blow up. Or you could just fill up some jugs of water. You know, if it's nice and kind of cold out right now, if you want to use this right now, fill up your jug of water with hot water, take it out and shoot it. Strap some of this Tannerite to it and shoot it, and you'll get a nice vapor cloud. You know, it's a lot of fun, and it makes a really good boom as well. So that's pretty much it. We're just, you know, we might show you a few explosions that I've set off in the past. I haven't really used this stuff a lot, but I do plan on using this stuff more and more in my videos. So don't forget to check out future videos like the root beer float explosion or the refrigerator explosion, you know, stuff like that. Now, I know in the United States it says that this stuff is legal to use. Now, as they're separated, it's legal to transport, like I was saying. But after you mixed it, do not transport it. It's illegal. So go ahead and use it immediately after you mix it. And remember, use the stuff responsibly and read the directions if you're not too familiar with it. If you're questioning like rules and regulations in your state or county, you could refer to the ATF website or some of the links that I put down in the description down here. You can refer to those as well. But if you're really not, you know, satisfied with the answers you got here today or with the ones you're going to get on these websites you can go to, go ahead and call your fire department and talk to like your local fire marshal or maybe the police department and just ask them, you know, what their opinion is and what they think, and if it's okay to use this stuff outside city limits, at least over 100 yards away from any road. And you know, like I was saying, in every state it's different, but I guess on a government basis this stuff is legal to use. But on certain areas and certain states like I think Maryland, it's illegal to use in the state of Maryland. They say it's illegal to use, but like I was saying, go to the website, check it out for yourself wherever you live at. Every place is different. I've heard you can mix this stuff up to about 50 pounds without an exploding license, but if you do want to mix any more than that, you have to have a friend or yourself with an exploding license. And not only a government exploding license, you'll need to get permission from your local fire marshal and everything like that. So don't forget to use this stuff responsibly, like I was saying.
Oh, horse shit. Yeah.
I don't know if I forgot to mention, but there's several different websites you could find this stuff on, and you can also find it in local sporting goods stores, and you can order it right off some websites. And I'm going to put a whole bunch of links in the description like I've been saying throughout this whole video. So don't forget to check the description out, and you'll be able to find this stuff no problem if you want to go out and use it. Remember, use it responsibly. Now, there hasn't been any accidents with this stuff when used responsibly. Now, if you go on the ATF website or Wikipedia and the links I have below, you can read some stories of some idiots, I guess you can call them, setting off 100 pounds and setting off, you know, so many 16 pounds and how he set it off, and you know, they went to jail and everything, and then another guy, I think I read, got killed with this stuff. So there have been accidents with this stuff, but there hasn't been an accident that I've seen when used responsibly. I might have forgot to mention how to store this stuff. So if you plan on buying it and keeping it on hand for a while, keep it in a nice room temperature area where it's nice and dry, not too moist, you know, not that much humidity. So just keep it in a room temperature, dry area, and you're good to go. I'm not sure the exact storage life on this, but you can go on the website and see if they have that answer for you. If you want to check out more and more of my videos, go check out the channel. And I would really appreciate it if you subscribe and like. I do a lot of reviews on these pistols and I shoot them and stuff like that. I mean, the channel is just getting started, but yeah, I would appreciate it if you subscribe and like it. And remember, use the stuff responsibly and read the directions if you're not too familiar with it. And yeah, always thanks for watching Lersrec Reviews.